Hello, Cowboy fans. How we doing today? Will Simmons here with Willpower Sports. Thank you for joining, and please subscribe if you have not already. I would really appreciate it to grow this channel. I'm gonna start off with today. I've been listening to the news today a little bit, listening to some ESPN, some Fox, and that name keeps popping up. Yes, I'm gonna say it. Dak Prescott. I don't know what it is. This is like so strange, all right? But the infatuation with Dak Prescott, I've never seen anything like it with any sports figure ever. I've been watching sports since I've been 5 years old. And the hate, the vitriol, the angst, the jealousy, the envy that these people possess for Dak Prescott, I've never seen anything like it in my life. And I'm not exaggerating, I'm not being a homer, but I've never seen anything like it in my entire life. I haven't. I think the proper word, I used it before, is infatuation. They seem to be infatuated with this dude for some strange reason. Now, I'm a Cowboy fan, as you probably can see. I am a Cowboy fan. I love Dak Prescott. I love him. I want him to win a Super Bowl. I want him to go on to be the best Cowboy quarterback ever. I would love to see that. He deserves it. He's been through a lot. And it appears that people don't like his story. They don't like the fact that he's been through a lot and now he's the quarterback of America's team. I just don't understand it. But even when I go back to Romo and Danny White and Troy Aikman and, I've never seen anything like this. They claim it's because he's the Cowboys quarterback. But let's keep it real. It's more to it than just that. I'm not at liberty to say what I think it is. I won't even throw that out there. But it just seems like he has a little bit of extra infatuation with him as a person. Maybe because he's clean cut. He doesn't get in trouble. I don't know what it is. But to elaborate on that, he doesn't get in any trouble. I heard Cam Newton say something to the effect of, he can't be a dog to win. Dak Prescott can't be a dog to win. That is ridiculous. And you know what? I've listened to some shows today, and a lot of people are agreeing with him. A lot of Cowboy bloggers are agreeing with Cam Newton, which I don't agree. Because, there's a lot of quarterbacks who win Super Bowls or who go to Super Bowls who present themselves politically correct all the time. All the time. They're politically correct. They don't do things that's not good for the organization. They don't do those things. To say Dak Prescott needs to be a dog, I'm a little confused by that, because was Matt Ryan a dog? Did he say things that he should not have said? Did he dress a certain way? Was Eli Manning a dog? Did he dress a certain way? Did he act a certain way? Probably not. But the one thing Eli and Matt Ryan had, they had good teams around them. All right. Pat Mahomes, he's a baller. We understand he's the best quarterback in the NFL. But is he a dog? Does he say anything that's unpolitically correct? Yeah, I said it. Unpolitically correct. Does he say anything like that? No, he doesn't. This is just classic Dak hate. Cam Newton, I remember when you got drafted, you told a story. I hope you hear this, but I remember you told a story. You said when you became a Carolina Panther, the current owner, which was, I think his name was Richardson, correct me if I'm wrong, told you, do not wear tattoos. Do you remember that, Cam Newton? He told you, do not wear tattoos. And guess what? Cam Newton did not get tattoos. Cam Newton had a brush cut, clean shaven. He was a respectable young man. And Cam Newton ended up going to the Super Bowl because he had a great defense, great coaching, and that's how he got to the Super Bowl. I'm not saying he wasn't good, because he was the MVP. He played a stellar year. He was great that year. Absolutely great. But this Dak thing about he needs to be a dog. I don't get how he needs to be a dog. Jalen Hurts ain't a dog. He does things in the line of the way a quarterback should do things. Um, I just don't understand it. Like, where they get this stuff from? This stuff, you can't make this stuff up. All right? All these quarterbacks that's won Super Bowls, they're just in line with things they're supposed to do. I'm not saying someone said something about Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, he wears braids. He's not the prototypical quarterback. He doesn't stay in the pocket like he does, but he's still a very upstanding citizen. He says nothing out of line. He stays within the scope of his profession. Let's just keep it the way it is. Keep it a buck, man. All this stuff about Dak needs to be a dog is ridiculous. What Dak Prescott needs is a good defense and another good receiver and a good running back. And how about 2 more offensive linemen? That's what he needs. Cam Newton said he should run to Jerry Jones and demand these things. Why should he have to do that? Because Jerry Jones, like I said in my first video, if you remember what I said, Jerry Jones can't win a Super Bowl because for some reason, somebody has something on Jerry Jones and he sabotages the team, it appears, every year for some strange reason. Because like I said in my first video, it's 32 teams. He's the only one that does what he does. We had a great chance last year. We had a great chance this year. He's sabotaging the team again. But I digress. Let me go back to where I was at. Dak Prescott is a good guy. I like him. Upstanding citizen. Just had a child. I wish him the best. I hope he stays the Cowboy quarterback forever. Long as he stays in the league, not forever, but as long as he stays in the league, I hope he stays the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. We deserve him. We deserve someone with some class because the Jones family have no class. Look how they're treating him. And to be honest with you, the other players on the team are seeing this. They're seeing how he's treating Dak Prescott, how they're treating Dak Prescott. And it's not fair. It's really not fair that he has to be treated this way. And I mean, Micah Parsons, I'm sure he sees this. Trayvon Diggs, I'm sure he sees this. And they're treating this dude like he is just scum. He's not scum. He's what you want leading your organization. I love Dak Prescott. He's one of my favorite Cowboy players ever. He's one of them. He's not the best. That would be Tony Dorsett. He the one made me a Cowboy fan. Tony Dorsett made me a Cowboy fan. But anyway, we'll talk about that another day, all right? About the history of the Cowboys. That's something I really want to get into. But as for Dak Prescott, I just want to put this video out to tell people what they're saying Dak should be. Other winning quarterbacks don't act like that. I hate to tell you that. They don't act like that, all right? And Shannon Sharp up there with his tight clothes on, he's ridiculous. He's such a Cowboy hater. He is so infatuated with Dak Prescott. I guarantee you, before he goes to bed, he probably watches a Dak Prescott video. I don't know what he does. But Shannon Sharp is ridiculous. He's the worst, all right? So I don't listen to these people. I think it's funny. It's almost comical how they go at this man, all right? This is, like I said, this video is about Dak Prescott. That's what it's about. And if he ever hears this, Dak, you already know, don't even listen to him, bro. Don't listen to him. I know how it is to go through what you go through. That's a whole other story too. And one day I'm going to tell my story. I'm going to tell my testimony about how I went through that, how I can get depressed, how I can feel down sometime. It can happen. That doesn't mean you're not a man, all right? It doesn't mean you're not a man. So let's lay off Dak Prescott. Whoever hears this, lay off that dude. He's a good dude. He's going to win a Super Bowl. He's going to sign a new contract with the Dallas Cowboys. He is going to sign one. Just watch and see. On that note, hit that subscribe button. I'll get back with y'all as soon as possible. Have a good night. Thanks for joining in. Take care. And we love them Cowboys.